it is Mona here at Craft Klatch. Today is Friday. That means it's another Coaster Friday. Today we are doing graduation coasters, and that was suggested by Carolyn Pratt. Okay, I'm pretty excited about the new camera setup. Hopefully this will make everything better for everyone. I have this stuff, which I had the last couple of years. It's glitter covered. It says grad, and then it's got like a little cap, graduation cap. So we're going to use that in one coaster. And I have this other confetti that I found at the party store, and it's got little caps and stars in gold, silver, and black. They do have little diplomas. I will not be using those because those are made out of paper, and the resin will just give them dark spots and make them not look very nice. So I've mixed 2 ounces of the Easy Cast resin, and I have them in 2 little cups. I'm going to take some of this confetti and I'm going to pour it right into the resin. I'm going to mix this up, making sure everything gets covered. Just go ahead and take it, pour it right into the mold, and spread it around. And then you want to take your lighter and pop the bubbles. Now this one, I'm going to mix glitter. Now what would be fun is to do it with the corresponding school color of whoever the graduate might be. I'm going to just use blue. I'm using a fine glitter. You can use a chunky glitter. You can use, whatever you want to color it. You can do the Pearl X pigment powders. And the reason I am doing a glitter background for these other ones is because they have glitter on them. And if I just put them in like with a plain background, the glitter is going to flake off of those pieces and it's going to be very noticeable. So this kind of cuts down visually on just seeing that other glitter floating around. So again, take your lighter, pop the bubbles, and then we're going to let this sit a minimum of 12 hours before we come back. Now I have to attach the grad and the graduation cap to the coaster, and I'm going to use just some clear drying glue, and I just need a little bit to tack it in place before I pour any resin onto there. So I'm just going to do a thin layer. Doesn't need to be a thick layer, just needs to tack it on. So place that right there, press it down. So we'll add that here, and then we'll let that dry for a while. And then we can come back and add our next layer of resin. I have 2 more ounces of resin mixed. This stuff is stuck on there really nicely. This is ready to go. So all I'm going to do is pour about 1 ounce on each. That will level out this one and embed the other stuff on the other one. And then you can let it sit a couple of minutes and take your lighter, pop all of the bubbles, and then let it sit a minimum of 12 hours. Okay, they are finished. Here's the first one, and it's nice and sparkly. Here's the other one. You can kind of see this one isn't going to be quite so obvious, so when people are looking at it, all of a sudden they'll see the little caps in there amongst the stars. So I guess it's whether you want to go subtle or not so subtle, or both. A combination of both sitting out is kind of cool too. So be sure to let me know which one you like the best in the comments below, and stick around, we're gonna do the fishbowl. Who's ready for the fishbowl? Remember, if you want your idea added into the fishbowl for next week, you need to put it in the most recent coaster video in the comments. Yes, you need to put it in every week. And remember that I have links to the coaster mold and the items that I used. If I can find them on Amazon, I link it there. And remember, if you're making things that were inspired by some of the projects here, then be sure to share the pictures over on Facebook. And you can find it at facebook.com/craftklatch1. You need the number 1. All right, you ready? Joy Bow Avengers Coaster. So that's what we're doing next week. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't yet, remember to subscribe. And also remember, life's too short not to shimmer. So grab your glue gun and your glitter. And I will see you on Monday. So in the meantime, stay safe.